Hi, Ash.
Good morning.
Hi.
Yeah, good.
Today I will ask you some questions about your life.
Mm-hmm.
As a teenager, what kind of person you are,
All right.
and what's the difference when you were a child and now?
Oh, big difference.
Sure.
Well, we lived out in the country,
Uh-huh.
and my sisters and my brother and I were brought up by a mother who was a solo mum. So it was five of us. So she had to work.
Five of.
Five of us, yeah,
Oh.
five of them, yeah. And so, so there was big changes, big changes in our family life.
Uh-huh.
And by the time I was 10, we had moved so many times, I think 5 times, 6 times. And so it was a very restless time. But we got around a bit, and we lived off and on farms in town. And so there was sort of, dramatic highs, dramatic lows type things. So yeah, it's quite interesting. And so really it was quite a trauma. There was a lot of trauma, there was a lot of humour. I think in our family there was a great streak of humour. And that kept us our spirits up. Yeah, we always found laughter in any situation type thing, yeah. So, and then as a teenager, my mother remarried. We moved out into a farm. And so that was quite rich, because, there'd be lots going on the farm. You'd come home from school, you'd hop on a motorbike and you'd go around the sheep, to see that the sheep are okay.
Oh.
And then there'd be lots of things to do with lambing, which was not very pleasant, very cold. It was about this time of year, and it was wet and cold, and you had to help some of the ewes lamb, and the cat wants out.
Okay.
Yeah. And so and then there was shearing sheep, tailing lambs, but also lots of good things. There was native bush on the property. You go through and you make huts and that sort of thing. Played sports, but I was into motorbikes. Yeah, so we had a motorbike on the farm.
Motorbike.
A motorbike, yeah. So we had a farm bike, and we'd go around the sheep on that.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So did you have experience of taking care of a sheep?
Yeah. The one year, my youngest sister and I, we took care of 19 orphan lambs.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I would be 12. 12 or 13. Something. Yeah.
What was your sister?
She's 3 years older than me, so she'd be 15. Yeah. And it was great. You have a pen, specially made pen, which had sackings in it, and you had these heat lamps, and that kept them warm because it was so cold. And we would warm up the milk and feed them all. So it was 19 lambs.
Wow, 19 lambs, and 2 of you took care of them.
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
nice.
And so that's what you did, basically. And you had to make sure that that all the ewes were okay, that they weren't cast, that they were looking after the lambs, because some ewes, which are female sheep, they would reject their lambs for whatever reason. Not often, but yeah. So
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
yeah. So out of 1,000 ewes, there'd be 1 or 2 who are just not great mums. So yeah, and they usually got ended up as dog tucker, which is dog food.
Dog food. Oh
Yeah.
my.
It's not very nice. That's why I became a vegetarian.
So, when you were young and you lived on a farm, and then that affects you to become a vegetarian.
I didn't like the way the animals were treated. Yeah, I didn't like it was all subconscious at that stage, and I worked at the freezing works, and I couldn't bear to see the animals killed. I thought, oh, this is so wrong. And then I went to, when I was 18, I went to Sydney and I flattered with my oldest sister, and she was on a vegetarian kick. And so I tried it and I really liked it. I thought, yeah, this is right. So I don't, no animal has to die for me, for my meal type thing. So so I became a vegetarian, a pescatarian vegetarian. Yeah, so I eat fish occasionally and eggs. So so that was quite transformative. Yeah, it was, and back then most New Zealanders had access to a farm. They had friends who were farmers and that sort of thing. And they'd go out and spend the weekend with them, go out and help them in busy times, you know, like in the summer there'd be the hay season where you needed a lot of people. Yeah, it wasn't yet fully mechanised. So at one stage I played rugby for 2 seasons in the under 18s, and we would go out. We went out once to a friend's uncle's place, the whole rugby team. I think there was 13 of us, and it was a hot day, and we'd all be picking up and stacking these bales of hay. Nowadays you don't touch them. It's all done by machine. It's only one man does the whole thing. Yeah. So, and that was very social. Yeah. And then in the summers, we'd go down to the local river. We'd go swimming and socialise and find out where all the parties were. And they were great times. Yeah. And what happened? When I was over in Australia, I had a motorbike and I went round up the east coast of Australia and then down through the centre. But I had a crash in Sydney. I crashed on the side of a taxi, and it pretty much put me off motorbikes. It was quite interesting. Yeah. I was on the back and my bike was on fire. I looked over and I saw the tyre of the car that I just passed, and the taxi had blocked me in. I couldn't go anywhere. And I thought, this could have gone. You know, I could have been killed on this thing. Yeah.
So you just you couldn't move, but you could see everything around you, and
I was stunned. I was just stunned. And I got up, and I had to put the fire out on my handlebars, and I thought, and there were hundreds and hundreds of people around. Everyone was knocking off to go home go home after work, and no one came to my aid. No one, and eventually we had to go and call the police because it was for insurance. I was okay. I wasn't hurt. I wasn't even scratched. I was just stunned. Absolutely stunned. Yeah. And my motorbike was only 2 weeks old.
2 weeks old. It's so sad.
So I got it fixed and got the insurance all sorted out, and then I did this trip around Australia. Yeah. And then when I came back, I did a few jobs and I joined the Air Force.
Air Force?
Yeah. I joined the Air Force as a photographer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Last time you talked about that part. That was so interesting. Tell me more about the...
Oh, it was a really interesting job.
Yeah.
I really liked it. Yeah. There was not a lot of sort of hush secret stuff, but just the technical work, photographing parts of planes that had malfunctioned, that had cracked or broken, and they had to be sent back to the manufacturers. New things happening on bases that you had to record, and public relations, things happening within the Air Force, dignitaries coming to the base and that sort of thing. We worked with the Army. We did a lot of the Army's work because the forces are so small here, and all the dentists were Army dentists.
army dentist.
quite funny. So quite a lot of fun. And you go out and you'd photograph, I went out and spent 4 days on a camouflage course. And these guys will learn.
You did the old ways, like go to the dark room and...
Yes, it was black and white photography.
Oh, yeah?
Which is a lot of fun.
Oh.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And you go into the dark room and you develop your negatives, dry them out, and then you go and do a proof sheet of all your shots. We used medium format cameras. We used large format cameras, which are the biggest we had was a 4x5 inch negative, and then you would pick the best one, and then you did 3 official photographs, and they went to whoever ordered the shoot. And there'd be ID photographs. There'd be portraits, official portraits, groups, and then it was just lots of different stuff you could do. So that was a fun job. A lot of good guys in there, and you moved around. Every 2 years you went to a different base.
Oh, so every 2 years you should move to another place and
Yep.
then... Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you never stayed in one place. I spent 3 months with the army in Wairau, which is the centre of North Island. Very cold, very beautiful. You have a couple of volcanoes across the valley, Ruapehu, and so that was good.
Was it before marriage or after marriage?
Before marriage, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was there for just under 4 years. And I came out and did some commercial photography, which was not fun, not much fun at all, and I wanted to change.
Oh, so you didn't have any interest, like when you work as a commercial photographer?
Yep.
Why do you think it's not that interesting? Why did you think?
Well, we did wedding photography, portrait photography, and not a lot else. There wasn't a great deal else. There was not a lot of industrial photography around. I did a bit of aerial work, not much. It just wasn't as interesting. And you had to work weekends. The weekends I'd go out, we would do a wedding, and also I'd go out on Sundays, I'd go out and photograph Speedway. And then my time off in the week, we'd finish work and then I'd go out and sell those.
Oh.
So I was working a lot of hours.
So first you take pictures.
Yep.
And then you need to sell.
I need to go out and sell.
Go out and sell.
Yeah.
To whom?
To the drivers, the owners. So they'd buy an old car, they'd make it more powerful, and they'd just go around an oval basically. And I think I got one really good photograph of a guy leading a whole pack of cars, and he was so excited he bought seven of these pictures. That was a big sale.
Oh.
So I was making quite a bit of money, but I also had no social life. I was just working every day.
You have to work alone and then no socializing and...
Well, I was working for a company. Yeah, they were very nice. But I just thought, I've had enough. Yeah, I sort of knew that I'd had enough. So then I sort of stopped working there, and I went to Australia, and I worked in the not the outback, on the west coast of Australia, and I was just a survey hand, just holding the big survey stick. And it got to about 44 degrees Celsius at one stage.
Wow.
I thought, I'm out of here. This is too hot. Because you're hopping out into 44 degrees heat, hopping into the cab of the truck, which was about 21 degrees. So you're sort of in and out like that. And I thought, this is not healthy at all. It wasn't very healthy. It was quite fun in many respects. It was good seeing the wildlife. Yeah, the snakes and the big lizards.
Oh.
One lizard was right on the road. It was a big goanna, which are quite harmless, apparently. And the guy, I was driving, the guy said, stop. So he got out and I said, what, this thing will take your leg off. He said, no. And he stamped his feet and this thing got up and just ran away. It was about 6 feet long. It was huge. And I've never seen a lizard that big. 6 feet. It was just
6 feet or
massive.
6 feet?
6 feet. Sorry, 2 meters.
That's quite long.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
Human being, taller than human being.
It was. Yes, exactly.
Longer.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So there's all those sort of things that happened.
Not snake, a lizard.
What's that?
It was a lizard, not a snake.
A lizard, yes. Yeah, that's right.
Wow,
Yeah.
shocking.
Yeah, and a lot of little lizards.
Oh.
And flies just every day. I think I swallowed a fly every day. You'd take a breath and
We must be careful.
and they're just constantly. And one guy came to work and he had a hangover, and he could. I don't know why he came to work, but anyhow he said, "Oh, I can feel it moving around." I said, "What can you feel moving around?" He says, "The fly." I said, "Where?" It was up his nose. And he was sort of still drunk, and I was like, oh. So there was a lot of fun, Yeah. I drew a lot of cartoons. People wanted posters for barbecues that weekend and that sort of thing. So yeah, I did a lot of that stuff.
Do you still have the photographs or the cartoons when you did those times?
I've got a couple of photographs.
Oh.
Yeah. I did. They employed me to go around and photograph some of their installations and that sort of thing. People. I did a few good shots like that. That was, but not very much. Yeah. It was quite a booming little town. They just brought the gas pipeline ashore, and that was going down to Perth, which is 1,000 miles, so 1,600 kilometres down south. So it was a big project, and the town was also, the port had, I think it was 2 steel iron ore mines. So at the port there was just these big mountains of iron ore, and they went to Japan in those days. Today it'd be China, I suppose. And and then it's just mountain ranges that were just pure, almost pure mountain iron ore. Just incredible. Somebody said that, I can't remember where I heard this, but there was enough iron ore just there to supply all the industry in the world for 4,000 years. It was just incredible how much iron ore there was. Yeah. So that was, but then it just got too hot, and I had to head back, and it was a good break. I enjoyed it. Yeah. And from then I came back here, and
How long have you stayed there?
I think I stayed there not very long, about 6 months or just over 6 months. Yeah,
Australia.
yeah. Would it be that long? 8 months, I think. Yeah.